What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of I'm Radio Rebel. So I keep seeing clips from this movie popping up on TikTok. It's called Radio Rebel. It's a Disney Channel original movie. I'd never seen it before. I guess it was like a year or two after I stopped watching Disney Channel because I know who Debbie Ryan is. But apparently there's like a big trend on TikTok right now, or at least there was a couple days ago, where people will reenact the really strange faces and just like weird acting that Debbie Ryan does in this movie. So after seeing some of these TikToks, I was like, shoot, I gotta check out this movie, which I did. I watched the whole thing, and afterwards I was like, well, that was a big waste of time. And yeah, this is a new Greg hoodie. It's a nice spring-colored mint or turquoise, teal, however you want to call this color. It's a new hoodie. It's available on DannyGonzalez.store. There's also a similar colored t-shirt if you want to pick that up because you are worried about being too warm or you want people to see your forearms. All right, well, without further ado, let's watch a Disney Channel movie.
Report cards came out today.
So the movie starts off by giving us a clip of Radio Rebel. It's this radio show run by a teenager named Tara. She runs an internet radio show that broadcasts all over Seattle. I don't know why it doesn't broadcast in other places because it's an internet radio show and not a real radio show. And she's honestly sort of the voice of her generation. Everyone at school listens to her. She's always giving these messages about being yourself and rejecting the status quo, which is kind of ironic because it's all run by the shyest kid in school, Tara. She's so shy, in fact, that she doesn't want anyone to know that she's Radio Rebel, not even her best friend.
You should talk to your stepdad.
What? Why?
He runs Slam FM, the biggest radio station in Seattle. Maybe he could give you an internship. That'd be a confidence booster, right?
Are you kidding me? He's been married to my mom for, what, 2 months? And he probably thinks I'm a total step freak.
He thinks you're a step freak, but he's your stepdad. Wouldn't that also make him a step freak? I can't believe that my wife's daughter is now like partially related to me, and we're like a family now. What a fucking step freak. What a freak. How ballsy do you have to be to marry into a family and start calling people in that family a freak for being now related to you?
You get a relaxation technique. When I'm memorizing lines for drama, I imagine I'm breathing in the words.
What does that even mean?
You need to breathe your words.
How can you even breathe at a time like this?
Aggressive? So these are their friends. I forget what their names are, but that's such an aggressive way to enter a conversation when you see your friends at school. Just run up behind them and push them. Oh, hey, man. Hey, dude, good to see you. Good to see you, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, God, no! Why? Because you're my best friend.
Last night, Radio Rebel revealed the biggest clue yet about her identity. She goes to our school. She mentioned it at minute 14:30 in Tuesday night's podcast.
And these two dudes, along with the rest of the school, but especially these two dudes, are like obsessed with finding out Radio Rebel's true identity. They've got all these schemes and plans to try to figure out who she is. They analyze everything about her, and they have no idea that it's one of their best friends, Tara. On this particular day in Tara's drama class, her class combines with another drama class because they're doing a big group project. So the other drama class comes in and they're all one big class now. And to Tara's surprise, her crush, Gavin, is in that class. But she's too scared to talk to him. So scared, in fact, she just leaves class. Instead of not talking to him and being shy in class, she's just gotta get out of there. How does the teacher not notice them just get up and leave the class? You can hear her talking in the background as Tara is leaving. Is the teacher just completely up against the board talking the entire time? All right, class, today we're gonna learn about whiteboards and how you have to stand really close to them in order to see anything on them. I really hope no one's leaving the class right now, but I have no idea. I really hope that when I turn around, there's still gonna be people in the class because I haven't looked at you guys for the past 20 minutes. So as Radio Rebel starts to get more and more popular, Tara's stepdad ends up hearing about Radio Rebel because he's actually the head of one of the most popular radio stations in Seattle. And he decides he wants to hire Radio Rebel. But first he wants like a teenager's opinion about it, so he goes to talk to his step freak, Tara. Damn, I can tell why Radio Rebel's so popular. She always plays such cool music.
So this is good, right? I mean, here we are, we're hanging out, and we're listening to Radio Rebel, and together.
Together.
What happened? The music just stopped. Your stop?
And that rounds off the final set.
For my favorite local band. Now, here is an extra long track just for you guys. I hope you dig
again.
She's Radio Rebel?
You're Radio Rebel?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
No, of course not. I don't know how you're doing that. I mean, you're so shy.
You're so shy. I mean, you're such a fucking nerd. I have no idea how you could have so much confidence when you're such a fucking loser. You dweeb-ass, step freak looking motherfucker. I don't know how you could possibly have a radio show. So he hires her.
You're hired.
By just saying you're hired, not really saying what she's hired for. And then he just leaves. He just books it. He slams the door behind him so she can't even ask any questions like, hired for what? He just says you're hired and runs away. You're hired! You're hired! You know, how you get a job. That's how getting a job works. Actually, now that I think about it, it kind of reminds me of how I got my first job. Oh shit! Oh shoot! No! Oh, what? Oh shoot! Oh, sorry, man. Did you just break my package? Yeah. Look, man, I'm really sorry. I did not mean to do that. I can pay you back if you want, or I can buy you a new package. You're hired. Huh? You're hired. You're hired. You start Monday. What? I don't know. Huh? You're hired. You're hired. Where? Oh God, yes, you're hired. Was this a job interview? Oh, fuck yeah. And that's how I started working at UPS. Then, of course, back in drama class, Tara gets put in the same group as her crush Gavin. And when Tara goes up to talk to Gavin, the chemistry is palpable.
Cool shirt. I love that band. You First rules. The G's can only dream of being that good someday.
The chemistry is palpable. You can palp it. It is able to be palped. The chemistry is Palpatine. Do it. Okay, here's a good scene. So in this scene, they're in gym class, I guess, and Tara is talking to her best friend, and her friend invites her over that night, but Tara has to do Radio Rebel. She has to do her show, so she can't. But since her best friend doesn't know about Radio Rebel, Tara just has to lie and say that she has to do something else. At least, I'm pretty sure that's what happens, but for the life of me, I cannot focus on the conversation they're happening because of all the weird shit going on in the background. I think this is supposed to be a gym class because everyone's outside playing and doing sports, but everyone is doing like drastically different stuff. In just this scene alone, you see people sitting, stretching, running, one lone dude playing soccer, jumping jacks, skipping, and football. Did their gym teacher that day just be like, I don't fucking care, just go outside and look like you're exercising. It doesn't even matter if you are, just look active. Just be wearing gym shoes and sit on the ground. I don't care. This is kind of a theme throughout the whole movie where the extras are just on some other shit. They're just not doing what they should be doing. I feel like there was a director for the movie and then there was a director for the extras, and the director for the extras just wanted to have fun with it. Okay, take this girl in the yellow hoodie, for example. Let's watch her for the entire scene and see what she's doing in gym class. Ugh, gotta stretch. Oh, it's my best friend Michelle. Hey Michelle, how's it going? High five. Oh yeah, I love you. Oh, another high five. Okay, that's different. You're my best friend now. Oh shit, I think I'm gonna puke. Look at me now, I'm wearing a hood. I'm hood girl, just kidding. It's still me. Oh hey, I think I'm gonna run with these people. I'm just kidding, I'm not. I would never do that. I would never run with those people.
Radio Rebel is shot in the arm that Slam FM needs. Since the last show that I produced with Snazzy Dog crashed and burned, there's a lot hinging on this, right? Including my job. No pressure, right?
No pressure. I know you're just a shy teenager and you're nervous to talk to people and you're just intimidated by me even being your stepdad. But just so you know, the safety of my jobs is totally in your hands, and if you fuck up, we will both be homeless.
Okay, maybe I should play a song just to make sure I know how to. Oh, no. Bad practice.
How did she fuck up that much by pressing one button? Is there a button that just automatically plays a song and distorts the shit out of it and makes it sound horrible? Is there a button that does that? And if so, why? Why not just get rid of the button? All right, I guess I should practice first before I broadcast to millions of people. Let's try pressing the button that says, don't press this, it makes everything sound horrible. Oh no, it sounds horrible. I'm a failure.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
So she starts her first Radio Rebel show on the actual radio station, like the very next day right after she was hired, and somehow everyone is already listening. I don't know how everyone automatically knew that she would be on the radio and not on the internet anymore, but I guess they they figured it out. But the show goes surprisingly well. Once she's in her element and she closes her room off so no one else can be in there, she's able to really get in character. You get to see everybody at her school listening and having a great time, except these two. These two are going insane. They're losing their minds. They're trying to analyze her voice and figure out which girl at their school it is, but it's not working because Tara's using a voice modulator that's making her voice sound different. They're not happy about it. They're going wild. They're becoming deranged. I worry about those boys.
If you're with me on this, wear red tomorrow. It'll be like saying that despite our differences, we're in this together.
And she gives this message at the end of her broadcast saying basically everyone should come together, not care about their social classes, and not be so divided. And she tells everyone if you're with her and if you support the message, wear red to school tomorrow. And just like that, pretty much everyone is wearing red the next day at school. Something that I've noticed in a lot of Disney movies that has not been my experience at all is that people in high school in these Disney movies are so fashionable. It's unbelievable. Everyone's dressed to the nines. I mean, everyone's got like, they're layered, they got cool outfits on, everyone's wearing hats. We weren't even allowed to wear hats in high school. I mean, this girl's wearing a fedora. There's a lot of fedoras in this movie, I would like to add. In my eyes, everyone at this school looks like the one person in high school that wore a suit to school every day that every high school inevitably has for some reason. I'd say that's about equivalent to like wearing a fedora to school and a vest. It's a similar thing.
Can you guys tell us apart?
You guys are fraternal, not identical.
Did someone in the background just go, red, bam, 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 bam? Just so excited about wearing red to school today. Red, bam, 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 bam.
We just ran a recording of Radio Rebel's show through a voice analysis app. Soon I'll be able to profess my undying love. We'll be famous. We could get a reward.
How can you get a reward? No one's offering a reward. There's been no mention of a reward. Who would pay you? The police? They don't care. I don't think any like adult is going to pay a big chunk of money to find out the identity of a teenage girl. I really hope some grown-ass man's not sitting at home like, I will pay $20,000 for whoever brings me the girl. That would not be good. Later on, we see Tara practicing her drama class project with Gavin and Stacy, and we get to see some more good Debbie Ryan acting faces.
And Gavin's character doesn't know you like him. So, you're in agony. I need to see...
Now the school keeps confiscating our stuff.
I mean, I've lost 2 sets of headphones and an MP3 player just this term alone. Although I did notice that some of us seem to be exempt from this little stuff-snatching epidemic. Funny how that works, huh?
Why is that girl in a neck brace? Have we ever seen her before? I don't think she's a character in this movie. It's just a weird detail, but I don't know who that girl is.
Our music is who we are. Are we gonna let someone just snatch that away from us?
Why does it sound like she's trying to start like a school-wide mutiny because the teachers won't let them listen to MP3 players in class? That seems like such a weird stance for this movie to take, right? That kids should be allowed to listen to music during class? It really seemed like the moral of this movie was going one direction, like, hey, don't be afraid to be yourself, and we don't need to label each other like pops and non-pops, and then all of a sudden it was like, and we should be able to listen to music in class, and the teacher shouldn't be in charge, we should. Are we just gonna let them take away our iPods and our fucking Zunes? I say we stage a coup.
Here's a new song about, trying things you never thought you could. Check it out. Vibe it, really, really dig on it. And then, remember that feeling.
Oh man. You know, I was starting to think this movie was like a little bit out of touch, but then I heard that cool kids lingo. Listen to this song, vibe it, really, really dig on it. Chew it, munch, munch, crunch it, throw it up, groove with it. Then she does another stunt like the whole wearing red thing, but instead she decides to directly disrupt class by telling everyone to just get up and start dancing at 8 a.m. the next morning, which everyone does. Even the teacher is getting down in this class. But the principal, the evil principal, doesn't like that. And she tells Radio Rebel to turn herself in or there will be consequences.
Radio Rebel, I advise you to turn yourself in now, or your future will be radio silence.
So instead of doing that, and instead of, you know, backing down and stopping her antics, she gets a girl who works at the radio station to drive a giant-ass van with big-ass speakers to the front of the school and just start blasting music during lunch.
What is going on?
Well, Marita can't complain about us disrupting class time because it's lunch.
What exactly is Radio Rebel trying to prove? She's like, oh, you don't think we should be able to listen to music in class because it's distracting to the one person listening to music? Well, how about instead, I distract everyone and make it impossible to get any work done. It's not only weird that a student would do this, but it's also weird that the radio station is going along with it. Like, what a weird thing for a radio station to get involved with. Like, purposely distracting students during school by driving a big-ass van with speakers to play music outside. There's also a little subplot in this movie where Gavin is sort of having issues with other members of the band, like the lead singer. The lead singer only wants to make party songs, but Gavin wants to have like a deeper message to his songs. And the lead singer's kind of getting a big head about the whole thing.
Since when do our fans determine what we play?
Price of fame, my friend.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3!
I have news.
We can't talk here.
Excuse me, could you give us a minute?
But this is my office.
That relatable high school moment when you kick the janitor out of the janitor's closet because you need to talk in the janitor's closet like you used to do in high school. Man, I miss high school. It was so fun to be so mean to the janitor. In the closet, Tara's best friend tells her that Radio Rebel just got nominated for prom queen. I did not know that you could nominate like a radio persona as prom queen, but I guess this high school just has different rules about a lot of things. And while they're talking, the janitor keeps knocking on the door because he needs to do his job, because he's the janitor, and they're in the janitor's closet.
Not now, Mr. Migowski.
But I need the broom.
Not now!
I need the dustpan, too.
But I need the broom. I need the dustpan, too. They made the janitor so, like, feeble. I just feel bad for him. Why did they make the main characters be so mean to the janitor? But the last time he comes in, he, like, doesn't even touch the door to open it somehow. It just busts open on its own.
These fucking kids talking in my closet. I'll show them.
I need the dustpan too. Kind of weird plot detail that they kind of just gloss over the fact that the janitor's a fucking wizard, but we'll just move past it. This is another weird scene. So Gavin is talking to the lead singer of the band, and they get in this whole fight because Gavin sort of has a crush on Tara now, and the lead singer of the band is like, that's bad for business, dude. She's not popular, and her dad owns the radio station. You can't like her. And you gotta stay single for the band, or something. But in this whole scene, they added in people yelling at them from like the background, like, oh, the G's are awesome, and hey, Gavin, you're so cool.
You don't even know her. Okay, I don't need to, and neither do you. Think of the band, man.
They just added in a bunch of stuff in the background, and it continues like while they're having the argument, and after they have the fight. There's still people in the background just being like, hey, I love you, dude, you're so cool. It's also really weird that neither of them acknowledge it. Like this whole shot where Gavin's just walking by himself and people are yelling at him. He doesn't say like, oh, thanks, man, or acknowledge anyone. Because they added all this in afterwards. Just like a really weird editing choice. Yo, Gavin, you're the coolest, dude. Holy shit, Gavin, I love your music, man. You're like a god. Gavin, fuck me.
Principal Moreno called. The lunchtime dance party, that was a mistake. I may run Slam FM, but I'm your stepfather first.
I'm your stepfather first, and you're my step freak first.
This is bigger than Slam, or Marino, or even me. I can't turn my back on the thousands of people who finally feel like they have a voice.
You know, I think that's the most that I've ever heard Tara say at one time. You're on in 2 minutes.
Wait, what? So he's just okay with it now? He was like, whoa, 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 you need to reel it in, okay? You can't have dance parties funded by the radio station at school, super irresponsible, and you're gonna get expelled. And then 2 seconds later, he's like, all right, you can cause a ruckus at school and get expelled and overthrow your teachers and do whatever the fuck you want. As long as you're coming out of your shell a little bit. I am very much questioning the motives of this movie. What are we supposed to learn from all this? And coolest movie moments of all time? I don't know. Think it's a contender. So Radio Rebel keeps causing a ruckus at school, and the principal's not having it because she can't figure out who Radio Rebel is and she's not coming clean. So she decides to punish everyone by canceling the prom.
I'm canceling the prom.
Which of course makes everyone pissed at Radio Rebel because they're like, you ruined our whole year. We all want to go to prom and now we hate you. But then Tara comes up with this idea where the radio station can just host their own prom and everyone can come for free, and they decide to call it MORP because it's prom backwards. And it got me thinking a lot about prom and like high school dances in general. I remember in high school thinking that those were fun, but also like, why do they do that in high school? Why is the teacher's job to like teach the kids and then also throw a dance party for the kids? Why is that part of the teacher's job? It just seems weird. Like, who was the first teacher that decided to have a prom that was like, I'm sick of teaching these kids day in and day out. Like, when do I get to see these teens dance? When do I get to watch these teens dance to Get Low? Daddy, chase me down the street. Oh yeah, Daddy. Oh yeah, Daddy, chase me down the street. This movie's got a couple fun, like, musical moments because they got this dope-ass band, the G's, in here, so they have a couple of their songs played throughout the movie. And they pretty much crushed most of their performances, despite the fact that the frontman plays the bass guitar, but seems to think that it's a regular guitar. Later on, it's time for the drama class to perform their big presentations that they've been working on this whole semester. But right beforehand, Stacy says she needs to talk to Tara, but ends up just pushing her in the janitor's closet and locking her in there.
Have you guys seen Tara? She's late.
Move on already. Pay attention to Stacy.
You're turning into a real jerk. You know that, don't you?
Me.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude. Me changing? Me wearing this gray camo scarf, a blazer, and a flannel fedora. You think I've changed? He does have a point, actually, kinda, because everyone at their school dresses like that. I think the scarf and the hat is a little bit much. Pick one.
We have to tell Mrs. Brower we can't do our scene.
No. Stacy DeBain is not a quitter. I'm not gonna fail this assignment just because Tara's a no-show.
Why would they fail the project just because one of the students didn't show up? Wouldn't they like reschedule it or something? Or try to find this missing student? All right, it's MORP time. Time for the big MORP. Time for everybody to get MORPed. As I'm sure you could have guessed, Radio Rebel wins prom queen. Or sorry, MORP queen. It's not prom, it's MORP.
Radio Rebel!
But like, rigged much? Radio Rebel literally works for the radio station that is throwing MORP. Doesn't anyone think it's weird that she won MORP queen? Just saying, I'd look into it.
Most of you don't know me. I'm the girl who sits in the back of the class.
And at the very end here, Tara reveals herself to be Radio Rebel.
I'm Radio Rebel.
Then the principal comes on stage, somehow she snuck in, and she tries to expel Tara for being Radio Rebel. But then everyone in the audience does that thing that they do at the end of movies where they all stand up for her and everyone's like, I'm Radio Rebel.
I'm Radio Rebel!
I'm Radio Rebel!
No, I'm Radio Rebel!
Until eventually everyone is shouting that they're Radio Rebel and the principal just has to leave. I don't know, why doesn't she think it's Tara anymore though? Tara is obviously Radio Rebel. Like, why, did she really get confused by everyone saying that they're Radio Rebel and she's like, oh fuck, no, I have no idea who it is. After Tara gave like the long monologue about how she's Radio Rebel. Damn, well I guess they really did overthrow the principal. That's the big ending of the movie, they did it. The principal is gone. I don't know if she'll ever come back. Anyway, at the end of the day, it's a Disney Channel movie, so what did you expect? There's a nice message in there somewhere about being yourself, and I feel like if I was in high school and I watched this and I was shy, I feel like maybe I would get something out of it and feel like it's okay to overthrow the principal. But that's the end of the movie. I hope you guys liked it. It was kind of fun doing a Disney Channel movie. I feel like maybe I should do more of these, so let me know if there's any other Disney Channel movies you want me to watch. I feel like everybody knows them, so it's kind of fun to relive the experience. But that being said, it is now time to talk about today's sponsor, ExpressVPN. Guys, this video is sponsored by the homies over at ExpressVPN. Y'all know I can't get enough of ExpressVPN. Not only does it give you all the great possibilities of a VPN, like unblocking content that's not available in your area, giving you more security online, giving you more anonymity online, but it's not just a good VPN, it's the best VPN, being consistently ranked #1 by sites like The Verge, TechRadar, CNET, and more. Many more. I personally just realized that while only seasons 1 through 4 of Better Call Saul are available on Netflix in the US, if you switch your location to the UK using ExpressVPN servers, suddenly you can watch season 5. So I did. and it was good. And that's just one example. There's countless examples of different shows and videos that you can unlock by switching your location using ExpressVPN. They've got a ton of different server locations. They've got 24/7 customer support. They've got the fastest speeds, which you'll find is especially important if you're trying to stream video. And it couldn't be easier to use. I would think that using a VPN would be very annoying if you had to like go through all these menus and stuff to use it every time, and it was overly technical. But with ExpressVPN, all you have to do is just select a server location, press connect, and bada bing, bada boom, bada bong, bada bang, you're using it. So find out how you can get 3 months for free by visiting the link in the description. That's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. That's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. I know how to spell. Thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out ExpressVPN. All right, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you want to get one of these hoodies, go to DannyGonzalez.store. The link is in the description for that. If you guys like this video and you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my fan base, or my subscribers, or whatever you want to call him. I call him Greg. Thank you, Goose Goose, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I get stuck inside my hoodie and I can't get out and I'm trapped in there for the whole video. Bye. This video is over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. This video is over now, so why are you still